Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for all of y'all Earth signs, so welcome to you all. We're going to go Capricorn, then Virgo, and then Taurus. Yes, I will put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started with Capricorn. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, Capricorn. I'm going to start with this traditional Rider-Waite deck for you guys. Find out what's going on for you this week. I hope all good things. Let's see. Oh, some of you are tired, working too hard and not making enough money. Some of you feel like you need a little more support than what you're getting this week. Some of you are tired of burning the candle at both ends. Some of you feel like you need 8 arms in order to accomplish the amount of multitasking you need to accomplish in a day. And you're going to have to send somebody a message and let them know that something needs to change. If this is in your career, I feel like no matter what, whether this is in a romantic relationship or whether this is something that's affecting you at work, I feel like your voice is heard. I feel like you get a response. If this is relating to your love life, somebody wants to come in and fix this, but for some of you, it may be too late. If it relates to your love life, it may have been like the last straw for you, Capricorn. If this is relating to your career, I feel like you're going to have to wait for the results that you need to see. I've got the Emperor right here. It's like you're talking to a superior at work or something. And this person says, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll fix it. And in the meantime, you're like, dude, I am stretched way too thin. All right. Tell me more. Regardless, I feel like Thursday, Friday rolls around and you're feeling quite a bit better. If this energy where I was saying it just feels like it's the last straw, you can't take it anymore, is happening to you in a love relationship, it would be, this person would make one last ditch effort to kind of fix something here, it seems like. But ultimately, I feel like you're the one that ends up pulling the plug on whatever this is, Capricorn. And I feel like moving into next weekend, you're doing much better. I see you going out with friends. I feel like you are much more peaceful and much more relaxed, at making this decision for yourself, and also if this is career related, just knowing that you've said what you needed to say and that it's been heard. And I feel like it is heard. Whoever it is you're speaking to here, Capricorn, I feel like they really do have everyone's best interest at heart, and it feels like they do start the process of solving any of the problems that you need solved. Do we need anything else from here? Yeah, you know what? For those of you who are kind of throwing in the towel in a love relationship here, something I was meaning to say earlier is I don't feel like this is a really deep soul connection that you have with this person. This would have been someone that maybe you went out with a few times, maybe just like a couple of months into this or something, and it's not that hard for you to cut ties. This Three of Swords can be a painful breakup or ending, right? But I'm just getting this sense that you feel a little bit more comfortable in a solitary place right now, Capricorn. This Hermit energy is Virgo energy, and it feels like you are just recognizing that you're more peaceful on your own. I don't know if this person, whatever the situation was that you're experiencing this week, it was a lot of drama and it was a little too much for you to keep up with. And I think that you're making positive choices here. Let me use this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify a little bit further. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Oh no. So dramatic. But it's interesting that it falls right over here on this Emperor, especially since I just stood up for this person, whoever they are, and I said, I feel like this superior, whoever this person is, really does hear you out, and really does kind of start the process of getting you whatever you need. But I'm going to be really honest with you. I feel like this person has a lot of people asking them for a lot of things right now, especially this week. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this can be someone's untruths catching up with them. This person may have made a lot of empty promises to a lot of people. This is my Captain, let's sit, hurry up and wait for it card. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Let's just wait and see how this works out. In the meantime, I feel like this is you, Capricorn. You're saying, I can't hold on much longer. I can't do this by myself much longer. You may have just started in this company. I have these two pages out here. Pages can be, and I'm not calling you immature at all, but they're immature energies. They're younger energies. The Page of Pentacles is kind of like a freshman in college card. And it's someone who may be kind of like low man on the totem pole right now. And whoever this emperor is, this superior person is in this scenario, I feel like they have a lot of people that work under them, and just trying to keep everybody happy has turned this person into almost like a yes man or a yes woman. Like, yes, we'll get it. Yes, we'll take care of it. Yeah, just a few more days. And meanwhile, I think those are starting to stack up on this person. I feel like I really do feel, though, a lot of positive vibes here. And I feel like if we're talking about your work this week, Capricorn, some of you will be promoted fairly quickly in this place that you're working in. And there is some stability that's added into your life this week. Just simply by using your voice here. Some of you are going to have contracts that are renewed, and some of you have been waiting on these contracts to come across your desk, and that's happening this week. And I feel like it's happening in the earlier part of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like whoever this Emperor energy is here, they make good on their promises. All right. Now, over here. I've got the Four of Cups. Some of you may, for those of you who are choosing to end a love relationship over here, and it could, because some of you really want to embrace kind of a solitary time in your life, and it could just be because you're kind of tired of the emotional upheaval that comes with starting a new relationship. And I think some of you may feel like you're never going to find another person ever again as long as you live. Womp womp. It's not true. This little mock turtle, as sad as he is, looking at all of their choices, everything that's washing away here. Here's our little dolphin friend bringing this Ace of Cups right around the corner, unbeknownst to our mock turtle. He's so focused on, you know, what they're experiencing on the inside and the loss that they've completely lost sight of hope for the future. Don't be like that. It's gonna get better. I promise. Eventually, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be Friday, but you will meet the right person for you. And I think your choice of taking some time to be with yourself is a really, really smart one. This Hermit is one of the most spiritual cards we have in a deck of tarot. This is someone who secludes themselves so they can just be on their own with their own thoughts, their own feelings. They can get back to themselves again. This is very wise energy. And look, you've got the World on the bottom of the deck, and there is the King of Cups. Much better than the Knight of Cups. I always think of this Knight of Cups up here, that I think this is the person you're letting go of, to be honest, as kind of my Romeo card. Like Romeo and Juliet, someone who's very young, someone who's very romantic, very passionate about love. But when it really comes down to it, they're kind of easily swayed. They're a little bit, you know, watery, right? This King of Cups is a lot more stable. Well, they're a little older anyway. They've seen a few more things. They've experienced a few more things. This King of Cups is still an emotional person, someone who is still led by their heart, but they're not necessarily the best communicator at all times. You know, this This King of Cups has a lot of emotion under them. But they're very loving, they're very giving, they're very kind. And it feels like this is the person that's right around the corner here for you, Capricorn, regardless of gender. This is someone who is very loving. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but that comes after this world energy, after you've closed out this cycle, whatever this is. And I really feel like you outgrew this person. You knew it, and that's why I think you were never super serious about them in the first place. That's just the kind of the feeling that I'm getting. For whatever reason, I feel like it's not that hard for you to let this person go. Now, towards the end of the week, I see you being happy, going out with friends, perhaps meeting some new people. This Ace of Wands, be very careful, is one of the most sexually passionate cards we have in the deck, right? So just watch your business. You may be looking very good next weekend. There are probably a lot of people who are going to be very attracted to you this coming weekend, Capricorn. So mind your business and take care of yourself. I'm going to leave it at that. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you very much for letting me read your cards for you this week. It looks very positive. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. I do appreciate you all very much. Alrighty, next up we have Virgo. Virgo, I am going to use this Marielle Tarot for you guys. Ooh, Seven of Wands on its side. Somebody's tired of arguing, tired of fighting. Fair enough. I've got the Magician and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Virgo, you may have been struggling in a relationship. You may have ended it at some point, but I feel like you may have given it one more go round. Either the Three of Swords in the reverse can be someone who feels like they've healed from a relationship, or it is someone who may be giving a breakup a second chance to come back around. We did just come out of that Mercury retrograde, where a lot of people got back together with their exes. I feel like it's kind of the same experience of the same conflict though for you. And I feel like you've done everything you can to change it. You've changed everything you can think of. You don't really know how to change this person or change yourself though. And I think that's what it really comes down to here with this Magician energy. I have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. I've got two cards depicted here with wolves. One's white, one's black. Kind of yin and yang energy here. This person, whoever you are, I feel like you're letting go of them again. I feel like your eyes have been kind of opened to what you weren't seeing before. This Judgment energy is kind of that wake-up call. It's kind of its resurrection energy. One more time around. I just saw 1313 on the counter right there. But this Seven of Cups, it feels like a lot of distortion. This person may have been a little bit emotionally manipulative to you. This person may have, I'm feeling like, kind of clouded your judgment in some way, or maybe just made some empty promises. I don't want to believe that anyone has malicious intentions, but this would be someone who came back in, promised you everything would be different, and lo and behold, it wasn't. All right. I have the High Priestess. Ooh, you're so right. You are so right, Virgo. This is Pisces energy here, this High Priestess. But you are, and it's amazing. I've got the Magician and the High Priestess here. This is very yin-yang energy. Whoever you are, I feel like you are very intuitively gifted. For sure, because it's actually in the cards here. But I think you're probably also I just saw 1414 on the counter. I think you're also a master manifester. I think that you're someone who, I feel like you also give people chance after chance after chance, because there's a lot of compassion in you. And I feel like you're someone who may see where people can grow and how people can change. And I think that may be why you give people so much opportunity for change. However, I feel like at some point, I don't know, in the recent past or maybe in the past, you were kind of denying those red flag gut instincts that you were being given about this situation or this relationship. This person, like I was saying, there's kind of an energy of manipulation behind them, or someone who really struggles to manage themselves emotionally. I was noticing these moons in the cards here, and the moon kind of can represent subconscious issues. It can even indicate mental health challenges that someone may be going through. You may have had your eyes wide open to this all of a sudden, and you may see now that you really can't continue on this pathway because it feels unhealthy, and I feel like you've done everything you can here, Virgo, to make it better, but to no avail. All right. Oh, you got the Empress here. You got some powerful cards here, Virgo. This is your card with this Empress. That's Virgo energy, so nicely done showing up for yourself. That's also divine feminine energy. That is someone who is highly intuitive, and just like I was saying, someone who's very nurturing, someone who takes care of everyone around them because they feel like it's their job to do so. You are someone who radiates beauty, no matter whether you're masculine or feminine. You are someone who is just very attractive, very kind. You have a very loving energy and warmth that comes off of you that people are very attracted to. You may be very empathic. Empaths have a tendency to attract people who that embody some narcissistic traits. I'm not using the narcissist word because I feel like it's way overused these days, but you may attract people with some narcissistic traits because you understand people's capacity for growth. All right. Unfortunately, in this situation, I believe that you may have to start actually taking care of yourself, Virgo. Because I feel like it's starting to kind of deplete you. This relationship or situation, whatever you've got going on here this week, Virgo, it seems to have kind of pressed on some of your more vulnerable sides. And I feel like, yeah, because I've got the Five of Pentacles there, and I have the Seven of Swords under that, and there's the Death card. Good. We did just see 1313 a few minutes ago. Yeah. I feel like you're ready to move on from this situation, Virgo, because I think you can see that it's not going to change. This person, like I said, may have been very manipulative. The Seven of Swords, here he is again, is someone who doesn't necessarily always tell the truth. And there's a lot of reasons why people don't tell the truth. But I think enough was enough here. And I think that you finally have started following some of those impulses to get yourself out of this situation. We'll just go ahead and grab this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify here. Some of you may be having to physically relocate. You may have moved in with this person. Some of you may have home with this person, and now you have to relocate. For some of you, this isn't a romantic relationship. It's more of like a roommate situation, or a friend or something, but there's an energy of change here with this Death card. Inevitable change. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. You have a lot of similar cards out to Capricorn, quite honestly. This Ten of Wands is someone who can't take it anymore. They can't push it up the hill by themselves any longer. This is someone who's gotten tired. You're tired of the situation. And I have the Queen of Cups, but there you are, always nurturing someone, always doing what you can. You may, oh, you cutie. You may be someone who adopts strays, maybe literally, or you may, I feel like you're just always trying to help people as much as possible because you love people. I feel like I'm talking to someone who truly loves other people, and we need more people like that in the world that we live in. We absolutely do. But there comes a point, Virgo, where you do have to start taking care of yourself, because if you become so depleted that you're basically bled out from the relationships you're having here, it doesn't give you the energy to continue being your loving self. And then you'll start to fall apart at the seams. You know, we don't want that. You got to take care. Put your oxygen mask over your face before assisting the people next to you. There you go. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is someone who just simply needs to make a change. You may feel like you entered into this decision impulsively, and you may feel like you are leaving someone out in the cold by making this change. There's the Six of Swords again, and there's the Chariot under that, and there's the Devil, and there's the Moon. Nice. There's the Tower. Woo, Five of Cups. It's all right there. You're gonna have a conversation with this person. It may be a little bit uncomfortable. Here's the truth. It's very toxic. You have the Devil card out there and time is up. This is someone who may, in fact, have some mental health challenges that you simply cannot help them fix. This Six of Swords, again, you've had that out twice, is the minor arcana of this Chariot energy. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. We're about to enter into that in the next couple of weeks. The Six of Swords is about physical relocation. It's about getting yourself to safety, right? Yes. The Seven of Swords, again, quite honestly, often known as the lying liar who lies, or someone who tries to manipulate a situation. You've had that out twice here. I don't think it could be much clearer. Remember, I was bringing up the Moon, also Cancerian energy. There it is. That's that Moon energy where I say, I feel like you are kind of chastising yourself for making an impulsive decision and now having to get yourself out of it quickly. But with this Death card energy and this Tower, both of them being Scorpionic energy, you've seen something that you can't unsee. You've seen something happen here. You've experienced something with this person and you can't turn back time and erase it. Now that you've seen it, the only choice is really to get yourself out of this situation, which is why you have this forward moving energy. And the truth of the matter is you can ask this person to change and change and change and change, and no matter what, it's never going to be a good situation. No matter how hard little Alice tries, if she gets up to the top of that table, there is not going to be a single thing left there for her. So I feel like you are finally starting to get this picture of, okay, I can't change this person. All I can do is change my own circumstances, and you're getting yourself out of wherever it is you've been with this person. Clumsy a little bit. I've got one of them in here that doesn't belong, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, so I think that you're making good, healthy, positive decisions for yourself this week, Virgo, and God bless you so much. I hope you are doing well. I feel like I'm just read for someone who has such a kind energy and so much just desire to do good for other people, and I love that. But just remember, oxygen mask over you first. All right, much love to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah. See you soon. Last, we have Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to use this Chicoli deck for you guys. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Taurus, this feels like, and there's the Magician and the High Priestess. You got a lot of similar cards to Capricorn. Oh, Taurus, I love this energy for you. I feel like some of you are kind of exhausted. You've been doing too much. Same with Capricorn. And I feel like you also have to have a conversation with, these are all the same cards. You have to have a conversation with someone. And it's not just about how much you've been doing. It's about them recognizing who you are. Like, I'm hearing somebody saying, do you even know who I am? Like, I feel like you are almost schooling someone this week, Taurus, as to, and I don't mean in a negative way, please, I'm not making fun. I really do believe that you're dealing with someone here who has lost sight of who you are and what it is you do for them on a daily basis. Oh my goodness. I feel like you have been dealing with a lot of other people's problems, a lot of other people's issues. There's like been a lot of toppling down here. This Nine of Swords can indicate a nightmare situation. Some of you may be parents who take care of small children, and you may be constantly cleaning up after them. This may be a week of some finger wagging in their direction where you say, come on, I'm gonna need a little help with this. I'm gonna need you guys to start taking care of a few things on your own. There's an energy of an ending here, which we had for Virgo just a moment ago with this Three of Swords energy. And this, I feel like some of you are starting something new because of an ending here. And I really do feel like a lot of you have kind of been taken for granted. Ah, there it is. That's why I'm getting the finger wagging. I feel like you are feeling as though you've been taken for granted. And I see how hard you work. I see how many balls you have to keep in the air. I see how much you do in a day here, Taurus. And it seems unfair. I mean, it seems like you are stretched to your limit. And while you manage it so beautifully, it looks effortless, it's still exhausting, you know? And I feel like a lot of you have tried to put on a happy face for a long time. And a lot of you have been trying to just suck it up and get through it because, you know, maybe so-and-so was having a bad time and so you needed to pick up their slack. And then maybe so-and-so got sick and you needed to pick up their slack. Maybe the kids needed a dozen cookies for the bake sale. I don't know. So you did that. And it feels like everybody needs something from you this week. And I feel like some of you, if you're in a partnered relationship, I feel like whoever you're partnered with here, I have this High Priestess energy, which is Pisces energy, but I feel like someone here in this dynamic feels very isolated. Like they, and I don't know if that's you, or if that is this person that you are partnered with here, or if this is maybe the reason why for this ending here. I have this Magician card here, which is someone who's finally removing a mask. This may be a week, Taurus, where you have a little bit of an emotional catharsis. I feel some of you may quite honestly need to cry. We have that full moon coming up on here in the United States. I think it's on Tuesday, the 14th. And I feel like a lot of people experience emotional times during different moon cycles. And you may feel a little emotional in the middle of this week. I feel like some of you are, like I said, ending a relationship with a difficult conversation. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's happening soon. And I don't know if that's going to be for you this week, or if this is just something that you have hanging around in your thoughts. I have this Chariot card here, which is Cancerian energy, and I have the Sun card here, which is Leo. I feel like the changes that you are putting into place this week, next week, and the following week, Taurus, are setting you up for a lot of happiness. Look, I have the Moon card here sitting on the top of this deck over here. This is also Cancerian energy, and that's the season we're getting ready to go into. I feel like you're going to be making a lot of choices in the next month, over the course of the next couple of weeks, Taurus, that set you up for long-term happiness with this Sun card. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You do have an energy of heaviness over here. I'm like, it's true. But you know, every time there are ebbs and flows and ups and downs in our lives, and it feels like you're just coming out of a time where you're having to make some, or going into a time where I feel like you've already made the decisions. Now it's up to you to communicate about the decisions that you have made. And I feel like those decisions and those conversations that you are currently making are what brings you to this place of happiness. And this Leo energy, you know, Leo is, was that end of July, August time? Is that right? I'm not an astrologer, can you tell? But I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of peace and happiness in a way that you haven't felt in a while. I feel stress over here. I feel stress, and I feel like it's been stress for a while. And for a while for some of you is 9 months. For a while for a few of you is going to be more like 3 or 4 years. All right, let's grab this deck since I already started using it. This is the Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore. Yeah, I feel like those of you who are in a partnered relationship where you're struggling a little bit, one of the biggest issues is a lack of communication between the two of you. One or both of you has some pretty healthy boundaries up around yourself, and I feel like it has something to do with a fear that someone isn't being entirely honest with you. Yeah, because there's the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior card. This person, quite honestly, this is interesting. I have the Queen of Pentacles again here for you, but I have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This person, and I don't know if this is you or if this is this person that we were just talking about. I said you may have a partner who's been self-isolating a lot. You may notice that they've been drinking more than usual also. I just saw 3000 on the counter. I have the Star card here. Taurus, you, I feel like, have such a beautiful energy here, but I feel like you're understanding that your life is very valuable. You're someone who really values yourself and your life, as you should. And I'm wondering if maybe you've been overlooked a little bit by some of the people who should have been taking note. Again, this Queen of Pentacles energy that you have out here twice, this is someone who takes care of everyone, and a lot of the time their efforts are so seamless. They're so good at their job that people don't even notice they've done their job, you know? Oh, they're gonna notice if you stop doing it. Seven of Wands on its side. Those of you who, again, are struggling in a relationship, this keeps coming up. I feel like there's been some arguing, and the arguing you're having, I don't know if it's like all out yelling or if it's more of like a passive aggressive, I'm just not talking. We're just not talking right now. And there's somebody here who says, I wish you would just tell me the truth. And then there's somebody here who's isolating a lot. And I feel like this situation, I feel like you're basically 1 foot out the door here, Taurus. But I feel like this situation is going to be, it's going to kind of come to a major point here during Cancerian season, because I've got the moon right on top of this Chariot. This Chariot is someone who's moving on physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all the different ways that they can. And I feel like that season is going to be the time that you make a decision as to what you want to do, whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to go, whether there are going to be changes made, or whether you make the changes here. It's only a matter of time. Yeah. No matter what, Taurus, you are destined to be very happy by the choices that you're making, because I really do feel like I'm reading for someone who, I'll say it again, truly values their life and what they have been given. And I feel like I'm reading for someone who feels responsible to live a good life for themselves. And I think that's so valuable. There's a lot of people who don't have that perspective, you know, and I feel like you have, it comes from like a healthy self-worth. I love that. Yeah, I have the Hierophant that comes out here. It's kind of in the reverse, kind of on its side. When I get cards that come out on their side, that tells me it's an energy of change, and you're kind of in the driver's seat of whether you put it into the upright position or into the reverse. The Hierophant is your card here, Taurus, and it's on its side. You haven't been feeling like you're yourself for a while. And the Hierophant also represents marriage, those, and major contracts. And I feel like, Taurus, you're just questioning a lot of the commitments you've made. And I feel like you're questioning, is this all there is? And some of you understand that if you were to let go of whoever this current partner is that you're with, there's, I hate to say it, but there's someone kind of right around the corner for you. I have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is an energy of change. And there's the High Priestess again. And there's the Death card and the World. Wow. And this Five of Pentacles is someone, I feel like, Taurus, you're tired of being in a state of lack, whether that's emotional lack, physical energy lack or financial lack. There's an energy of glass is half empty, and that's just not like you. You know that? I feel like you're ready to make a major change in your life, and that change is coming with that Wheel of Fortune and that Death card. The Death card is the card of Scorpio, and that Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy. The choices that you are making based on these decisions here, based on these thoughts, based on just you and your character alone, are going to propel you to some really happy times in your life where you have a little bit more relief, where you have the support that you need when you need it. I feel like you've kind of outgrown whoever you're with or the life that you have with this World card. Alrighty, that was your reading for this week, Taurus. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Anything else you want to say? Yeah, investing in yourself, absolutely. And whoever this situation is over here, I feel like you've kind of given them an ultimatum for one last time. Like either it gets better or we're done. This 10 of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card. Here's your decision time, you know? And I feel like you're going to be very capable of walking away from this because you, no matter what, are always going to have stability, Taurus. And this 9 of Pentacles is someone who's very comfortable on their own, someone who's very comfortable with their independence. That's the minor arcana of the Empress right there. It's a single person's card, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. And this Judgment card is that wake-up call. It's that choice and decision. And it's someone who sees the light all of a sudden. That's what's coming down the pipeline. All right, Taurus? All right, thanks for letting me read your cards for you. You are beautiful. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah, to you all.